Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at 12426 Southwest 34th Avenue here in Portland. We are located on the left side of the home. We have a 4-inch cast iron cleanout we're going through here right next to the air conditioner, and I'll show that here when we pull the camera out at the end. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, and I just zeroed out the foot counter there at the bottom of the cleanout. Off we go. Just transition there over to concrete. Appeared to be 6-inch diameter concrete. We'll have a better view. We'll be going much slower when we come back at the end. But so far here, super clean, beautiful looking sewer line. As far as flow and functionality goes, thus far anyway. And especially considering this is an original sewer line. I mean, it is just spotless clean. I think I've seen 2 scraps of toilet paper on the entire line. Looks like our main lateral connection is just up ahead here. Yep, there it is. It looks like we're tying into the manhole. So we're going to go locate and verify that. Well, the pipe drains out. And there's a couple of spots in the line with some really minor standing water, and a lot of it's quite a ways out from the house. They do not look significant by any stretch of the imagination. We'll have a better view of everything when we come backwards. Alright, located the camera head successfully. The line terminates at the main just off to the side of the road on Southwest 34th. The line, if you're looking at the front of the home from the street, the line makes a really hard, like 45-degree angle cut towards the front left corner of the property. What I don't know is by the time the line reaches the main lateral, it may actually cross the neighbor's property, kind of there. If you're looking at it from the street, it would kind of, the line heads towards the front left corner of this property and towards the front right corner of theirs. And so I just don't know where that property line division is at. So I would look into that. There may be something in title about a sewer easement with the neighbor. It's kind of hard to say. But it ties right into the manhole that's off to the side of the road. But from the driveway, it's about, if you're standing in the street looking at the front of the home, it's probably about 30 feet or more to the left of the driveway. So that was about the only way they could grade this thing. The fact that this is 120 feet long and we're coming out this far below street level, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this, especially considering this is an original sewer line. Whoever installed this thing deserves an award. Usually when I'm scoping lines that are set up like this, they have massive bellies in them. There's teeny tiny bits of standing water in here. What we're going through right now is about a 1/16 of an inch, if that. And I don't really start even considering repairs on bellies till there's at least an inch of water and I've got buildup associated with it. And that's more so when you're right up next to the house. The standing water we've got here, we just went through, is over 80 feet away. You've got to put some pretty wild stuff down the line to clog and back up from 80 feet. And by that I mean putting paper towels and tampons and junk like that down the pipe. Stuff that should not be going down the sewer line. All right, the concrete pipe here is in absolutely fantastic condition. Every joint there looks tight, drains beautifully. You don't have a single root in any of those joints. This line goes underneath a lot of foliage. Now, I know that it sounds like the line was recently, I think, hydrojetted and cleaned. That's partially why the line is this clean. Because there's always, no matter what you do, you're going to get buildup over the years of some kind or another. But everything I'm seeing here looks great. All the pipe joints look tight. So, and I don't know what happened with their blockage, why they got to that point, but my assumption here is it was likely due to something that shouldn't have been going down the sewer line, and it was just a good old-fashioned clog. Nothing going on here that I've seen thus far, anyway, or appears that it would ever cause a blockage just because of it. Now, when the day does finally come to update this, it will happen at some point down the road. As it sits right now, unless an earthquake or a root finds the sewer line, you're just waiting for the materials to wear out, which look like they still have quite a lot of life left in them. But this is a line I would highly recommend looking into an epoxy liner system for. To trench or bore this line in, considering the depth we're working with here, it would be unbelievably expensive. You're probably looking at a $20,000–$30,000 update easily. Versus doing the liner, you're going to be closer, in the probably almost $10,000, somewhere in that range. I would just recommend looking into that when that day comes. It would not surprise me this line still has 20–30 years left in it, just based on the condition of the material. Again, that's excluding things like earthquakes, landslides, root intrusions, finding the sewer pipe. We can't predict those things, but the materials are in great condition. And we have good flow all the way to the main. Cast iron and concrete both appear to be in great shape. The sewer line is functioning properly at this time.